right, so a little while ago, I was talking with someone, and we were talking about the fact that F3F seems to lag a lot in Minecraft after moving to CQ. And they said, well, everybody knows this is a CQ bug. CQ will fix it eventually. And I I asked Contaria, and Contaria was like, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. I was like, that's a little concerning. But a lot of people have been encountering this bug with F3F. I just thought I would quickly demo it. So we have two instances here. Right instance is going to be very different from the left instance. So in the left instance, what we're going to do, close F3, just so it's a bit more obvious. We're just going to run around and change the render distance a bunch. So as you can see, it's a little laggy. It's not perfect when we do this. It's kind of awkward. But generally speaking, we're fine. We can just, we lag a little bit while we're changing render distance, but as soon as we stop, it's okay, and there's no issues at all. And I think we've done this enough now that it's pretty clear this instance has no issues with F3F whatsoever. I'll just do it one or two more times just to make it like super obvious. And we're very happy going up and down to 3240. So second instance, close F3 again. So we're just gonna do the same thing a couple times. I think 5 times should probably be enough. Okay, yeah, there you go. So the game has now frozen completely. That was quite the lag spike. I think that was about 3 or 4 seconds that the game was completely frozen. And we can do that again really easily. It's not like a one-off thing. If we just keep on doing this, we will eventually get a lag spike like that. That one was pretty quick because we hadn't like built up quite as much. But this is the lag spikes people are seeing with chunk loading in 1.16 speedruns. So I kind of bait and switched a little bit. This is not an issue with CQ. We can see here the only mod enabled on this is Sodium, Minecraft Speedrun Sodium 2.3.1, and there's no mods in this. So this is completely vanilla. So this is a Sodium bug. I don't know what's causing it specifically, but it's definitely an issue with Sodium. It's definitely a big issue with Sodium. I'm fairly confident that this specific issue is the cause of all of the complaints recently about lags, lag spikes, that sort of thing. A lot of people have been like trying to figure out what the issue is, but yeah, it's pretty clearly a Sodium bug. We'll just quickly take a quick look at what I did for settings here just to replicate this issue. So on this one, the Sodium one, which I guess is actually that one, so okay, whatever. On the Sodium one, we have just Sodium MSCR API, no other mods. And on this one, we have no mods enabled. Obviously, settings are important, but I can't open them while the game is open. That's really cool. Yeah, so obviously settings are really important, so we'll take a quick look at that. So both of them are using the exact same settings. Obviously, that would be kind of dumb to not do that when replicating an issue like this. We're using Java 21, and we have 15 gigs of RAM enabled on both, and the exact same Java arguments. Now, I'm pretty confident that the reason why a lot of people are reporting this bug specifically after enabling CQ is because this seems to be an issue with Sodium doing something weird with memory. Obviously this wasn't happening before, so it seems to be an issue with high memory allocations. But the issue is with Sodium, you can't really, or sorry, with CQ, you can't really get around that. Like, there's not really anything you as the user can do to not have a high memory allocation. I'm sure that there's theoretically a memory allocation that doesn't cause quite this much of a lag spike, but as far as I can tell, like, I've played around with it a bunch. I haven't been able to find a setup that doesn't cause issues with CQ, and I would posit that people not seeing this issue probably have DDR5 RAM, maybe, and then get around whatever is going on. It seems that with Sodium, we get really, really laggy like memory allocation, deallocation. So maybe it's like hooking into the GC for some reason, lagging it out there, or who knows? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I was going to look into this before making a video and like actually try to figure out the cause, but this seems pretty complicated. So I thought I would at least get like the replication out there. So if somebody wants to look into this, you're free to look into this. This is the issue. It's Sodium. So you're free to look into the problem. Otherwise, I'll look into it eventually when I figure out how to debug Minecraft mods.